They have 20 seconds left on the play clock. 6:20, 6:19. So here we go, back to throwing, and that ball is going to be caught again. Let me know, guys, if this is any better. If it's still not better frame wise, I'm gonna try a different method. So yeah, we're just working through some technical difficulties here early in this game, which is all right. We'll find a way to persevere. And that ball is picked off, by the way.
Oh, picked off.
That ball is picked off, by the way. And Dan just kind of force feeds his guy there, and he's running down the sideline, and he's gonna get tackled by Josh Allen. All right, we're working on this technical difficulties. For some reason, my OBS is wigging out. We're getting some dropped frames for some reason, 40%. We'll work through that.
Yeah, trying to take that curl route. Usually it's automatic, but every once in a while it'll get picked off. So, Dan, they're trading mistakes here. We'll see. It's a big one for Faz. Get the score.
Here we go. Here, don't worry, guys. We're just working through these technical difficulties. It'll just be one moment. When we get this back up and running, we're going to be in good shape, I pray. Let's see here. Remove. Let's see what we got here.
Meanwhile, Faz inside the 15. Be 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line, looking to score here.
Yeah, he throws a cross route there. It's caught, and he gets tackled inside the 15-yard line. Old Dad might just buy a new computer and be done with this. But hey, a nice play there by Faz, recovering nicely from that interception he threw.
He's looking to score here. This is a tough spot in the red zone. You only got a lot of room. We'll see what he does. We'll see. He goes to the ground game right here.
Let's see. Faz calling some audibles. It's going to be he's going to look to throw. Man, we're having all sorts of issues. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if my internet's dropping or what the deal is. His stream's on 360p. Let's try this. There we go. All right. We're working on it. I'm actively troubleshooting these problems here in the first quarter, but we'll work through it. We're not worried. We're not concerned one bit. As he throws, and it's going to be caught inside the 5-yard line. Nice throw there.
Yeah, nice throw. Gets him down inside, way deep in the red zone. Still 3rd and inches. So
yeah, but
get a fresh set of downs.
Nice bounce back. And guys, let me know in the comments if this is any better for you guys. We're working through this here.
Where you at time wise?
I'm at the play clock's not moving.
31.
I'm at 26 seconds, 3:25 left in the first quarter here. As Rodgers lines up out of the gun, making some checks at the line. Rodgers. Okay, they're saying it hasn't changed any. So, and that ball is nearly picked off. So, Dump, I'm going to need you to commentate this game while I hook up an Ethernet cable to my computer. This is all on you. I'm stepping away for a second. So,
all right, we'll take it over here.
Just so you guys know, the timing might be off for a little bit as Dump is calling it, but hey, we're going to make this thing work.
All right, we got a 4th and inch from 3 here. Looks like Faz is going to go for a smart call here. This is a big stop. If Dan can get this stop, he's got some confidence on defense. We'll see where he plays out at. Let's line up in the I formation. And the stream is choppy as shit. And buffering. And he gets a stop. All right, well, Dan's going to take over at his own 5-yard line. Just be a typical Dan drive here. I see. He had the interception last drive, so it looked like it would be a little bit more. Oh, we got a challenge. We got a challenge for the first down here.
All right, fellas, I am back. Um,
And the ruling on the field is upheld. It'll be Dan Ball from his own 5 yard line marching. We're gonna throw it over to Prime and get this thing started off right.
yeah, we've got some we've had some obviously technical difficulties here. I apologize about that. It's a little abnormal for us. I know we usually have some chopping and whatnot, but what we're gonna do here, I connected an Ethernet cable to my computer. I'm hoping that that's gonna fix the problem, and it looks like my drop frames are already dropping significantly. Um, I just want you guys to know, let me know how it's working now. I hope the answer um, I hope the answer is
Seems
good.
like seems like it's cleared up a little bit on my end. I was getting a lot of chopping as well, so
Here we
should
go.
be good to roll. Let's do this.
Little inside zone action there. Keep me posted, guys. If it's not working still, then we're gonna I'm gonna reset my OBS with it and see if that works. So yeah, it must be my computer's Wi-Fi or something. But anyway, so let's talk football now. After an eventful 2 or 3 drives, interceptions. We've had some fourth down stops, and now we got a quick 3rd and 5 for Dan. Back to throw is Allen, looking to throw here. Now he's rolling out. Everything's covered. What's he gonna do? And he's gonna. Oh, he hit. Oh, it's a fumble, and it's picked up. Oh, Nally, and it's gonna be a touchdown. Dan, what are you doing? The so-called Madden genius, Messiah, coach in the huddle, fails. And
Oh
that
boy.
was bad.
In that situation, you just got to get rid of the ball and punt it. Faz hasn't been playing electric in offense. You got to go with the flow of the game there. And Dan makes a critical error. And who would have guessed that the first touchdown of the game is by a
And,
defender? It's
and,
just that's
and
just bad.
you know what that is? That is Dan trying to make a play with Josh Allen when he is not a natural fit for Josh Allen. This is interesting. This is interesting.
And something I've told myself is just sometimes you just got to keep it simple. I think Dan's just got to play his game with Josh Allen and not try to do too much here.
Yeah. Yeah, keep it simple, stupid. I mean, it's that easy.
Easier said than done.
Yeah, it is. It is. So here we go now. 1st and 10. Let's see how Dan bounces back. It's going to be a play fake. This is a popular play by Dan. And oh, it was nearly intercepted, but free formed. Oh, he hurdled. Holy, what is Dan doing out here?
Just a great play right there. You see going to Davis, almost intercepted, gets a little missed tackle, a little hurdle. Big play for Dan there. Like I said, his receivers are going to be the X factor in this game.
Yeah, for sure. As here we go now. Josh Allen out of the gun tight again. I'm expecting a run play here. It's not. It's a total pass. It's a corner out route, and he's got the corner out, and he throws it, and it's going to be caught. And guess what? Dan strikes back.
On Diggs, what a great play, great route combination. Once again, those X factor receivers showing up big for Dan early. You just got to play smart, make the right reads. He'll be fine.
We're 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 kind of we're kind of past the point where these guys needed to settle in. I think now we've got a game on our hands. Sometimes I'm not sure if you're much of a boxing fan, but if you watch boxing, sometimes a big heavyweight fighter needs to get popped a few times in the jaw before he can get down and dirty, and maybe these guys just need to get hit a few times.
Yeah, feeling each other out early, and like we said, championship boxing 3rd and 4th quarter will be those championship rounds.
So here we go, 7-7. This is a good game. This is a good battle. Two guys who could be runner-ups in their conferences is the predicted Super Bowl appearances are Prime and QP. I'll mention that, by the way. Anyway, back to the game. Handoff, tackled.
Nothing going. I think Faz got to try to get this running game going. So one way or another, Dan's not going to let him just drop back and pass. And Faz has been struggling early on offense. See if he makes any adjustments.
Yeah, no, knowing Faz, he'll find a way through. And guys, just a quick check. How's the choppiness now? Is everything going a lot better? Here we go. Faz out of the looks like a little pistol here, play fake. I'm expecting. Dan's defensive line has been known to generate pressure. We'll see what happens here. It's a play fake, and he's got time, and he's throwing it long, and that's caught. We're seeing two elite quarterbacks now throwing dots.
Yep, can't give Faz that much time. That corner route's going to win most of the time, especially against that soft coverage by the corner on that side. Tough one to defend.
Yeah, it is. Nice throw there. Um, so first and 10 now. Faz ball around the 50-yard line. This is the matchup that a lot of people wanted to see because Dan is the known prepper. Faz is also a prepper, but also known to have the stick skills. He's young. He's good looking, and Dan's kind of this old, kind of ugly guy who studies.
I don't know about Faz. Good look, but he's got his nice tattoo now.
Yeah, he's got his tattoo, and Faz is looking nice. Check down there. Yeah, Faz's tattoo. Has he lost a game since he got that tattoo? I don't think so.
I don't think so. It's the leg. It's probably on the right hand, the dominant hand.
Interesting thought. Here we go now. This is a concept a lot of people run: the tight end drag, the running back in. I expect one of those guys to get open. He hits the tight end drag wide open. Now he can just run. He tries to stop and go there. Nice play by Faz.
Yeah, great play by Faz. He's doing a good job here, just taking what Dan's giving him. Seems like Dan's willing to give the underneath, so Faz is gonna have to attack that and make him respect it.
Yeah, yeah. You would think at this point these guys know each other more than they know their own spouses. I mean, they've played each other in different leagues. They played in Super Bowls. They were in the same division last season in SML. I mean, these guys know each other, and I don't think these guys like playing each other. Keep in mind, we mentioned this earlier. They were very quiet leading up to this game. I think there was some nervous tension. So this is a big game for both of them.
7-7 after one. About not really what you expect though. Expect some good offense. They've been making mistakes, and
Yeah.
we'll see if they can get it rolling this second quarter.
Yeah, it was a little sloppy first quarter for sure. As Faz hands it off, that hole just closed quickly there. It looked like he was going to get more than 4 yards, but Aaron Jones gets 4.
Yeah, great block shed. You see, Dan's got some pretty good defensive tackles coming off making that play. That defense in Buffalo is stout.
Yeah, it is. And here we go, Rodgers, looking like he's going to go back-to-back runs here. I think that's the first time today. Let's see what he does.
Definitely.
It's a handoff. Nice little run there. Faz getting a little more aggressive with the run game. I like that, mixing things up. Seems like
definitely going to the ground in the short throws. You think he's going to stay with that, or you think he can be patient enough to do that all game? Or
it'll be interesting. Dan has always said the way to beat Faz is make him earn it down the field, and then in the red zone clamp down, make him kick a field goal. So we'll see. I mean, this is the Dan game playing against Faz. It always has been. We'll see.
Yeah.
Get him inside the 15-yard line where them deep crossers and deep corners don't work as well, and then you can kind of buckle up and buckle down, I should say. So this is Dan's game plan. It always has been.
Yeah, and it paid off on the first drive. You got that goal line stand, so he's definitely looking to do that here. Hold him to 3, and then pick up where he left off on offense with a great drive.
So Rodgers, this is a little RPO, and it's a nice tackle again. I thought he was going to get the edge there, but he didn't.
Yeah, you see Dan's defense just doing what they do. It's hard to beat them in space, especially Von Miller out on the edge.
Yeah.
Faz going to have to cook something up. 4 carries for 13 yards so far with Jones. They have to put the power back in to break some of those tackles.
And it's interesting. This is Dan's game plan. I got a 3rd and 9 from the 11. You can pick up a first down here, but it's tough. It is tough to get a first down. You're going to watch that corner route. You're going to watch that quick, skinny post. Let's see if Faz tries fitting that post in there. He's looking to throw. He throws a post, and Dan left it open. Touchdown, Packers. That was the first read, and he hit it.
Yeah, easy read there. Dan using that safety, got sucked in the middle, sucked into the outside, left the middle of the field open. Easy touchdown for Faz. Exactly what he wanted with that play.
Dan was playing the corner route a little bit. The corner made him hesitate there, and then he got to the post late. Ideally, if you're Dan, if you know it's the two read pass there, you try putting a man, one of the guys who are on his own to man coverage that guy. But unfortunately, Fast scored, and now Dan's gonna have to show that he can. His last drive wasn't a fluke.
What do you think Dan comes out with this drive? What's his attack here? Keep
Yeah,
throwing it, or just get the
I think you got to run it if you're Dan. Kind of milk this clock. 4 minute drive. Get a 2-for-1. Faz got the ball to start the first quarter. So if you can drive downfield and get a touchdown with like 30 seconds left and get the ball back, that's how you're going to win this game.
Dan's got to be smart here. He said situational football. This is what Dan does. Let's see what he comes out with.
He's making some checks to the line. Faz hard flat and on a cover two. I know what I would do. And Dan looking. Oh, he's looking. And he throws right to the hard flat. He just forced it. Awful read. Pitiful read.
Oh, terrible mistake. Just a sloppy game early from Dan on
Yeah.
offense.
Oh,
He's
it
going
was
to
a
have to make some adjustments.
sloppy read. Sloppy. Let's watch this instant replay. I want to teach you guys something. These cornerbacks on this right hand side. This is called a hard flat if you don't play much Madden. And he just came down, then he came crashing down on that drag route. Dan didn't even see him through interception. Wow. Here we go now. Back to throw. Rodgers faces some pressure, gets a quick drag route off to the tight end. And man, oh man, it feels like Faz is starting to show Dan why the young gun is better than the old man.
That's just playing smarter than Dan at this point, you know. Early on, they're feeling each other out. But I feel like Dan's starting to catch a little heat, feeling the pressure.
Yeah, he's got Josh Allen, and he's looking like he's got Rex Grossman. Oh man, Faz getting cute with the play call here. What's he gonna do? It's a motion. It's that little orbit RPO. He's gonna throw it. It's caught. He's running out, gets the outside edge. One man to beat. He's gonna beat him, and Faz is into the end zone. Touchdown, Packers.
Wow, Faz walks in the end zone here. Nearly, well, he was untouched. Easy touchdown there. You know, Dan's gotta be feeling a little pressure here. Gotta be panicked. He's gotta have a great drive here. If he doesn't have a great drive here, this could be a runaway.
And Dan's got the Bills. Faz has got the Packers. It's not like there's a major team disadvantage in this one. Both guys have great teams. It's in Buffalo. This is just a battle of wits and skill. And Faz up 21-7. But Dan does get the ball at half. So if he can milk the clock and get a good drive here, you get the ball again at halftime and you can tie this thing up.
Absolutely. Dan has to get the running game going. He has to get positive plays on first down. Can't take any losses. Establish the simple things. He's been getting too fancy.
Oh,
Do what he does.
He had a touchdown. Look at this. He had the post route. Faz does not respect Dan throwing the ball deep at all. Look at what Faz does with the safety here. He comes crashing down on the drag route, leaving the post route wide open. I mean, that is just knowing that Dan doesn't have the stones to throw it deep.
That was an easy touchdown right there, or at least big game.
So here we go. 2nd and 22. Allen looking, throwing. That ball is going to be dropped. Just dropped.
Thrown into triple coverage. Almost came up with the tip.
Yeah, he
bad
tried.
Read. Dan's looking lost here. It's not looking good. Josh Allen 3 of 6, 2 interceptions.
Yeah.
Racing that one drive, and he's got nothing.
Yeah, that's true. Here we go. 3rd and 22. What does Dan have up his sleeve? Back to throw. Allen looking, throwing long, triple coverage, quadruple coverage. He dropped it. Never mind. I was about to flip out.
Dan looks panicked here. He's throwing into triple, quadruple coverage once again and coming up short.
I know Dan better than most here. We run a podcast together on the side. 2 podcasts, actually. The Common Cold and Total Access. The thing about Dan, after this game, he's going to play this moral high ground. Like, oh, yeah, Faz played good, but I was trying to test some things. The AFC was already lost. I'm just testing some. Just watch for that in chat. That's Dan saying that he's butthurt, but not actually saying it.
What do you think's going through through each guy's mind right now? What's the perspective for Faz and Dan here?
Old Fast smells blood, buddy. I think he's going to try taking a shot right here. Quick pass caught. And I think Dan is trying to come up with excuses in his head of why he's not embarrassed.
Yeah, a lot of times you get down in these games and your mind goes elsewhere. Dan's got to try to get a stop here. You can't give up a touchdown, and then hopefully have enough time to get a score and get the ball back at half. That's the only way this game stays manageable for Dan.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even think Dan's thinking about coming back. I think at this point, he's thinking about things he'll put in chat of how this game, it was just him testing it. Back to throw. Another good read by Faz. Another broken tackle. And if I'm Faz, I'm going to try to find a way to milk this 2 minutes and get another score to go up by 3 scores.
Yep. Once again, Faz just taking what he's getting. Dan's obviously defending the deep ball very heavily, so Faz doing a great job here, taking his checkdowns, taking the easy plays, and getting yards.
So 2 minutes left. After a sloppy first quarter, Faz has settled in very nicely. Aaron Rodgers now out of the pistol, and he's just going to let this hit the 2-minute warning.
Yep, smart decision by Faz. Get that clock stop, not run a play, so I can get it rolling after the next one. Kind of milk some more time here before halftime.
Yeah, what a kind of roller coaster game this has been. But Dan's come back before. I mean, it's been a while, but I think he's made comebacks.
Yeah, I don't think any team in this situation with these two players is ever out of it, but touchdown here makes it look a little gloomy for Dan.
Yeah. Handoff. Tackled. Big tackle. If you're Dan, you probably think about taking a timeout here. Guess he's not going to take it. Interesting.
Yeah, I feel like you got to take a timeout here to hopefully get the ball back with any kind of time, but seems like Dan is it's uncharacteristic from Dan right now.
Yeah. He was quiet leading up to this game, didn't give any bulletin board material, and it just leads you to wonder where his head is right now with his Bills team, which is a great team.
A great team, but not a great fit. Do you think he kind of knew what he was coming into in this situation?
I don't know. Oh, hold on. Big hole, runs through it with a Mack truck. First down. I'm curious of what the aftermath of this game is going to be a little bit. Faz obviously making his bid that he can still win the NFC or get a bye week, and Dan now is going to be 2 games back in the AFC. Is there going to be any bickering? Is there going to, how are these guys going to talk to each other? You know, that's what I'm curious of.
Oh, Dan brought Faz into this league, so I don't think there's going to be a ton of talk in the chat after this one, but probably just some dancing around.
Flawless read, wide open, touchdown Packers. Somebody call the Pope. Somebody call the priest. Somebody call the altar boy. No, screw that. We need to call the Undertaker because Dan is dead. Dan is dead. Packers up 21 points in the second quarter. This game's over. But Dan's got 55 seconds. He got Josh Allen to get a touchdown and get the ball to start the next half, and he can make it a 1-score game. So who knows?
I am worried for Dan in this situation. 55 seconds left. He's already made a ton of mistakes. Watch for another pick here, and that would be the absolute dagger to this game.
Well, we're gonna find out. You know, that's the nice thing. We're about to see. Faz has been smelling blood. He's like a shark in the water, looking to throw, looking, just holding on to it way too long. This is not good. This is ugly. I feel like I'm watching.
Faz is eating Dan up like Polly ate those hot wings on the gauntlet.
Yeah.
And at this point, he's just drinking the sauce, taking it to him.
Yeah, he's taking it to him. He's taking it to him. Okay, that left side. Watch the streak there, bud. Oh, don't throw it. He throws it. Oh, deep ball. What do we got? It's caught. It's caught inside the 15-yard line. We got a game on our hands.
Oh, man. Huge play for Dan. Maybe we'll call that the resurrection.
Mm-hmm.
He needed that. I don't know how you give that up as bad as on defense. It was just not respecting the deep ball and Dan finally took it.
Yeah, Dan's been looking for it all game. He finally hits one. Back to throws, Allen. Throws, nice pass there. And guess who? Diggs, touchdown Bills. We got a 2-score game.
2 for Diggs, like I said pregame. That's the X factor with the long catch, now the touchdown. Dan has got to find a way to keep that going.
Well, he gets the ball to start next half. If he can hold Faz scoreless and he get a touchdown, it brings it within 7. And the momentum would be completely on Buffalo's side.
So what do you do in Faz's situation here on offense? You just get it to the half, you got momentum, or do you risk it and
I,
risk
th-
another mistake?
I think you risk it. I think you got to try to find a way to get 3 points before the half. You got Aaron Rodgers. You're confident. You're up 2 scores. Um, when I've lost games, and I'll give an example. I lost in the playoffs against Matt because I felt that Matt had good defense and he wasn't a great offensive player. And I played conservatively and I played for 3 and I played for field position and I lost that game. I lose games when I don't play for the win. And
Yeah.
I think Faz has got to play his game here and play for the win.
Yep, you got to stay aggressive. That's like exactly what you said. When you let off the gas, some people get back in games.
Here we go. What's gonna happen? Faz now, all day to throw. Nice. Oh, geez, that was near a disaster. Wow.
Almost a pick there. That would have been a major error. Like I said, that's the part. There's two sides of the coin.
Yeah.
You risk it or you play safe.
Yeah, Faz ran this play earlier. I think he's going back to it. No, he's checking out now. Now he's going to an inside zone. I think that near interception may have kind of scared Faz away from playing reckless. Good tackle. And Dan, I don't like that timeout by Dan. This is bad by Dan because at the end of the day, Faz has got 3rd and 1, and if he can pick up 10 yards here, then all of a sudden he's got the ball around the 40-yard line, and you gave him a free timeout. So I don't like that by Dan.
Fez got 2 timeouts left in, gives him a free one. Not a great
Dan's
strategy.
showing all out blitz. Here we go. He's picked up well. Fast throws, and he's sacked. Now Dan takes a timeout. So Dan's risk paid off.
Yep, just the opposite side of the coin we are talking about with Fez. Dan played aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Gets a chance here. 3 points would be huge before half. Anything here.
It's gonna be tough. No timeouts. You got to go. Oh man, you got to go like 40 yards. I don't even know how far he's got to go, but regardless, you have to get out of bounds too. And the wind's in his face.
But Dan has hit some deep balls. He's been efficient on long throws. He's just got to have the cojones to do it.
Yeah, it's true. He has hit some deep balls. Gun tight doubles. This is a popular formation. There's a corner out. There's a Thanos Club play out of this. What's he going to do? Looking. Oh, he's got Diggs. He hits him. A lot of space there. I think Dan's free form is a crappy one because it caused Diggs to like stop. Eight seconds left.
Yep, 8 seconds left. No timeouts. You got to throw something towards the sideline here. Try to get in field goal range.
Yeah, a popular play out of this formation is called flood. You'll see like the left side guy run a streak and the other guy run a corner and the drag and a dig come across from the right side. Let's see here. It's not that at all. Dan's just going to have to take a shot deep. He does that. 3 seconds left. 2 seconds left. Oh, it's caught. Oh, but he's tackled. What a tackle. Holy cow.
Man, if he would have broken that one tackle, he would have walked in the end zone. Great throw by Josh Allen. Dan
Yeah,
really doing a great job of stretching the field. What do you think we need for halftime adjustments from both sides?
I would like to see Dan. He's really dropping back really far and winding up on some of these throws. It's not his play style, and it's got him burnt a few times when it's not there. He's thrown a few picks. So I think to come back, he's going to have to mix in the run a little bit more. And Faz, just play your game. You're up 14. You're up 14 points. You played pretty well offensively. Just keep scoring.
I definitely agree there. Dan's gonna have to get that running game going. Faz,
Yeah.
just keep playing your game.
Mm-hmm.
Defensively, I like to see Dan play a little bit more underneath coverage. Faz has been taking those checkdowns, taking what he's getting. So you got to kind of counter that and hope you get a good takeaway.
I form Y off. Interesting formation here. I'm trying to remember what Dan does. I don't think it's PA. Yeah, it's a run. And just a good tackle there by the Packers. This Packers defense is no slouch.
Yeah, Packers defense arguably just as talented as the Bills. Just seeing a great matchup here.
Um, so 6:44 left in this game. I think this is our last game before we advance to Week 9. Some key games are going to go on tonight. I know the Chargers and the Falcons being one of them. Um,
Upset alert in Los Angeles for the Chargers. Watch out.
Yeah. Well, here we
Big
go.
boy Mike coming.
Mike's going to try to get that win. I know that for sure. Um, hey, big third down for Dan here. If he's going to try to come back, you're going to need to convert this third down.
Yeah, and to no surprise, there hasn't been a lot of third down, so be curious to see what he goes to here.
Yeah, you can do a lot here. RPO is kind of fun. Fast, interesting defense here. I know what I would do. Back to throws, Allen. He's got the streaker. He had it early. He throws the out route and it's caught. Faz going a lot of cover two against Dan, a lot of hard flats. And what opens up here, and this is kind of a prime, specialty. You see that safety in that corner, the two blues there. There's a soft spot, especially when they hard flat. And usually, if you have an outside breaking receiver who goes on like a fade or a streak route, you can hit that sweet spot. And I'll show you on an instant replay because Dan had it here. I know he got the first down, but he had possibly a touchdown or a 30 or 40-yard gain instead of a 5-yard gain. Dan's going to hand it off here, and just great defensive play there. But let's watch this instant replay. Watch the left side here. So it's a hard flat on the left side outside, and boom, you throw it there, you got it. But instead, he hit the out route. And hey, you live to die another day, I guess.
Yep, you can fit that ball in outside. Or another thing, you can take that tight end, run him right down the hash, and attack the middle. A lot of ways to attack that cover too.
Yeah, there is. But hey, Dan, 2nd and 11. Back to throws, Allen. Looking. Nice patient read. That was a good read by Dan.
Great read by Dan there, just sitting back there, taking what he's got, not forcing anything. He's going to need a lot more of that.
Yeah, that was a good read. That was probably his best one of the day. 1st and 10 now, 45-yard line. Dan starting to warm up a little bit.
Yeah, Dan's starting to settle in. Looks much more comfortable this half. I think that score before the half did a lot for his confidence.
Getting the running game going now. 1st down.
Yeah, he's starting to get the ground game going, which we knew was going to be big here. What do you think he does in this red zone to attack it?
Man, it's interesting because Faz is hitting some blitzes, especially off that middle. Expect a zig route maybe, or another handoff. Yeah, Dan's trying to pound the rock here. Half the third quarter's gone. Interesting.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of cover zero blitzes from Faz. You think he's getting a little frustrated as this momentum swings?
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he is. I think that Faz is just trying to throw Dan off right now. We're seeing a lot of Faz is mixing it up well defensively. Cover 2, cover 3, man blitz, a lot of different coverages. As Dan looks, ooh, I don't like that read.
First bad read you see from Dan of the half. Curious to see what will come back here. He had the tight end underneath, but didn't take it.
Yeah, he had the tight end for sure. Big up. I got the hiccups pretty bad here. Big 3rd and 9. Here we go. Allen looking, hiccuping and all. He's got the post route. He throws a corner route. Caught. 1st down.
Great play. Corner routes are pretty money in this Madden. Just takes that. Allen to Diggs. Doesn't get any better than that.
I'm noticing Faz has left the deep post route open twice now against against Dan. And Dan's just not noticing it. But he got a big gain there, so you can't be too mad.
Nope. 1st and goal from the 10. Tough spot here. Not a lot of room and going all the way from the 10.
Yeah. This is a big key few plays here.
Is this a must score 7 here for Dan, or do you think he can afford to take 3?
Um, I think you got to get 7. I think you have to. I mean, Dan's taken up the whole third quarter pretty much. I mean, you got to get 7 here.
No doubt.
Here we go.
Classic Dan drive, though.
This is good point. Looking, throwing, caught, nice play. Oh, touchdown Bills. Dan brings it was once a 21-point game. Dan is revived. It's a 7-point game. I just got the hiccup still.
Dan with a big touchdown had a little divine intervention at half, and he's right back in this game. Like I said, championship rounds, late third and fourth quarter. This is going to be a great finish.
What do you think's going through Faz's head right now? You're up 21 points on the preacher. You feel like you played all right, and now you look at the score. It's 7 points.
Faz definitely is sat up in his chair. He's alert, and he hasn't had the ball in a while, so I'll be curious to see if he can come out and play clean, or will he make another mistake?
Well, he's one mistake away, and a Madden gift away from losing this. I mean, you throw a pick here, pick 6, get the ball, and then Madden gifts Dan with something. All of a sudden, you're playing from behind here. So making mistakes can't happen because at some point Madden could just give the other guy a gift.
Yep. Madden 23, you never know what's going to happen. So he's got to lean on that good decision making he's had all game, and march the ball down, get it in the fourth quarter, and score, and he's in a good spot.
Oh, what's the flag? Ooh, holding. And there you go. That's when Madden starts to get involved now.
Yeah, a very late holding call there. Kind of
That was a late
a
hold.
mystery.
That was a late
Very
hold.
late. Receiver caught it, and the flag was thrown.
That was a very late hold. Good point.
I must have paid the ref in Buffalo today.
We are in Buffalo.
Bills Mafia, you know how they get down.
Yeah, yes. Does Dan play Damar Hamlin, by the way? I don't know. I haven't seen him.
I haven't seen him out there.
Here we go. Faz making checks. PA. Crosser. Ball. Caught. Breaks the tackle. Holy macaroni. First down. Almost.
Ooh.
2nd and 2.
Almost a first down there. Pretty much erases the penalty. Huge for this drive.
That was big.
And, heck of a throw by Rodgers. Had a guy right in his face, unfazed, broken tackle.
That was tight
Great
coverage.
play there by Faz.
Yeah, that was tight coverage too. This guy missed a tackle. That hurts if you're Dan.
Does Faz take a shot here?
I would like to see it.
Yeah.
Oh,
second and short.
He likes this kind of screen pass here to square. Oh, he gets hit, sacked.
Oof. Little Pele action, jailbreak. It takes a lot of time to develop that play. Critical error for Faz. You either take a shot or you just hand it off there.
Yeah, I think he kind of held that a little too long, or he must have been pressing square early, and Madden probably didn't register it. I'm guessing we're going to see a message from Faz saying it didn't click. That happens from time to time.
3rd and 5 here, still very manageable.
This is a big play for Dan and Faz. Rodgers looking, throwing zig route, too easy. First down. I think Dan was in man coverage there, and Faz just did the ultimate man beater.
Yep, zig route going to beat man 97% of the time, even on Tre'Davious White. Just picks up a first down. Great play call against man. Great read. Faz is marching towards the 50-yard line.
Yep, and this drive would put Faz back up by 2 scores and kind of take the wind out of the sails of Dan.
Oh. Yeah. So I got a question for you. What happened to the Bushwhackers? Like I said earlier, Dan's a one-man wolf pack. He used to be buddied up with Mad Bomber. When did that relationship kind of fizzle out?
I'll tell you when it ended. They played in the Super Bowl, and that pretty much dissolved the Bushwhackers. Big hold again, but they had worked together, and I think they had a falling out. Dan beat Bomber in the Super Bowl, and the relationship has been pretty much dead in the rocks since. So Dan kind of floats around. He kind of uses who he needs to use, and Faz is tied to the Thanos Club, and Bomber, I think he kind of works in the shadows, just kind of talks to whoever as well. But yeah, kind of interesting.
Another big holding call there. Just Faz's O lineman can't get out of their own way right now. He's getting some good runs, but everything being called back.
Yeah, that was a big hold. And Matt said it best. He said Faz must have DM'd Colt because Colt 45 beat Dan in a big win there by Colt 45 with Trevor Lawrence. Here we go. Big play here. Looking to throw. He's airing it out. This could be a big play. It is a big play. First down, Packers.
Oh man, Dan coming up and doing a little press coverage on the outside and just gets ran by. Not good. Fast got some fast receivers. I don't know if press coverage is the way to go against this Packers offense.
Yeah, Dan always says that or if you don't like Dan, if you want to beat Dan, the best way to beat him is them deep streaks. You know, Dan presses, and from time to time you're gonna get a good release. Dan doesn't think it's a weakness on his defense, but when you go press man, hey, you're on an island, 1-on-1. If your guy gets past him, lob it up, free form it straight, and that's what Faz did.
Must be nice to have a quarterback that you can freeform with. I can't say I've experienced that this
Yeah,
year yet.
well, it's tough. You know, I was able to. I had two great ones. I got Herbert right now, and I had Dane Dempsey. But other than that, it's tough.
What do you think about freeform? Is that still is that an X factor in this
Uh,
Madden now that we've gotten further into it, or is it just an add-on
I
bonus?
think it's an add-on bonus. I don't think you need freeform to win. I think we've seen it with guys like Bean who put like 600 hours into the game to start the cycle, and he was freeforming all and pregame and blowing people out in scrimmages and all this stuff. But when it came down to making the making the right read, calling the right plays, all that stuff, if you can't do that, then it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. It's like a wide receiver who can run fast but can't catch. What are you? You're a track
Yeah,
star.
no, definitely agree.
And
Uh,
go on.
I was say we got Faz in the goal line here. This is a huge goal line possession with 5:50 left.
It is.
Touchdown. Touchdown's going to make it tough on Dan because he hasn't been scoring too quickly. That's not his game.
And Faz has done a nice job of. I mean, he's in range to go up 2 scores. He's milked the clock. I mean, Faz is doing really good here, and he's gonna
Yep.
hand it
Just
off. And man, that defensive line just doing a great job of just getting sheds.
yeah. I mean, you got a heck of a defensive line. They're probably the second best behind Washington. You got Von
Yeah,
Miller, you had Grover Stewart, you got Ed Oliver, you got Trusette on the outside as well, the young stud.
yeah,
That D line in Buffalo is fierce.
it is a good D line. Big third down here. Do you think Faz will throw it?
I think he keeps it on the ground. He doesn't want to throw any picks here. Just play it smart. You go up 10 if you don't get the touchdown. You're in the driver's seat here.
Yeah, he's gonna run it. Smart. This is good. This is good football here. He's gonna hand it off, and he's gonna get tackled at the 1. I 2. You still gotta kick this, and that's what he's
Yep,
doing. He's
yep.
taking his points.
Yeah, you got to take your three. You go up 10. Dan's game is not scoring quick. Have about a little over 4 minutes left to go. You're in a good situation here for your Faz.
Here we go, and the kick. You know, if I'm Faz or if I'm Dan here, excuse me, I'm going for the block there. I know that the odds of getting a block are slim, but if he gets a touchdown on a fake, and if he really wants to risk a fake, then so be it. It's still a 2 score game, but you at least have a chance of keeping it a 1 score game there. Playing coverage, you know he's not going to run a fake, and you eliminate your chance of getting a block there. I don't really care for that coaching decision.
Yep, you gotta risk it to get the biscuit sometimes, and playing that there, if it would have blocked it, 7 points would have been huge. You got all the momentum, but now you're behind the 8 ball, and the name of the game is not score quick for Dan.
Yeah, it's time for it. Now this is interesting. Faz going man blitz. If Dan's gonna get a shot, this is the time. Allen back to throw. Looking. He's got the post route. He's throwing it. He's cut off though, and it's intercepted. That's gonna be the ball game. As Faz is spinning around, doing a 180, juking and mooking, and going down at the 39-yard line. I think that's all she wrote.
Oh boy. Yeah, it's Dan's had that post open all game, so he's thinking he's coming back to it and it's gonna be open, and it was clamped down like Paulie on a woman on a Friday night.
Yeah,
Nothing going there.
he ate that up, and I think that's the ball game. Faz going PA shot here. This is Faz just trying to say, hey Dan, guess what, buddy? Guess who's the best? Or guess who's better? Guess who's the second best? Oh, fun! Hit! Fumble! Ah! He picked it up! He's gonna run into the end zone! This game is not over! We just got the... Ah!
Oh, Faz. Critical error. Keep it simple, stupid. Like we've been talking about all game. He's succeeded when he's kept it simple and he goes for the dagger. Too aggressive. And Dan will not die. He will not die.
And this is why, you know, I love sticking it to certain people. I love just running it up on guys like Dan too. I would if I was Faz, I'd do the exact same thing. But all of a sudden, you're only up by 3. So you got to find a way to freaking get a touchdown, or you have a chance to give Dan the ball back with a chance to win this game. My butt's puckered up, Dump. My butt's puckered up.
Yeah. Better pucker that thing up and lock it in because we still got 3:49 left in a premier matchup. We're getting everything we wanted out of this matchup. It does not get better than this in the SML.
I'm on the edge of my seat. Rodgers throwing. That ball's going to be caught.
Yep. Just a nice little pass there. I think Faz is going to get a little conservative here. He's got to take.
Well, he should.
Still a tight throw. He definitely should, but still a tight throw there.
And you know what? This game has just got a whole lot more interesting. Clock has stopped, by the way. It stopped because he went out of bounds, I guess. Big tackle. Ooh, huge ball spot there. They're giving him the first down.
Oh, man. Heck of a stop. Puckered up gang.
I'm watching the replay on the screen. Man, I don't know if he got that, Dump.
Yeah, that might have been a little short there, but we're gonna keep it rolling. And you know, you're Dan here. Do you take this set of downs and you before the 2-minute warning you try to get the ball back, or do you wait out the 2 minute and then you get your timeout?
Well, if he was gonna wait it out, or if he was gonna take them now, he should have challenged it that way. Like if he takes one now, he should have just challenged the play because then you use your timeout anyway. So I guess
I don't know if I challenge in that situation. I don't know if you can trust Madden to burn one of your timeouts like that, but in real life, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, he's got it's gonna be interesting. 2nd and 9. He's gonna have to run at least one more play, unless if it's an incomplete pass before the 2-minute warning.
How's your butthole? Still puckered?
It's puckered, about the size of a $50. This is watch Faz. Usually people think he's going corner route, but he usually comes back down to the drag route here. Just keep that in mind. That number 9 there. Watch this. He uses a lot against me when he was the Jags. Dan's got it covered, and he goes to the corner route. And he breaks free now, running down the sideline. Nobody's gonna touch him. Oh wait, and Dan pulls his guy back because he wants to get the ball back. Touchdown Packers.
Oh man, critical. Maybe a little pursuit angle on the dive by Dan, and pulls off. Probably would have scored anyway, and does that put it away? I know that relieves the butthole pressure for you, but is that the game?
I'm not going to say nothing now. After what I just witnessed about 3 minutes ago, I'm not saying nothing.
Yeah, it's chaos up in here on SML Live. This is what the people wanted. This is what they come for. 2 great players dueling it out, and I'm gonna say it's not over. Josh Allen, plenty capable of throwing it downfield, getting him back in the game. Going to be tough for Dan to win, but I think he can. He's got 3 timeouts he can manage here, and then maybe pray for an onside kick.
Well, to your point, you get a touchdown here, and if you can save your timeouts, you can get an onside kick. You can attempt an onside kick, and at worst case, he kicks a field goal or something, and you get a chance again. So this thing's not over.
Yeah, but I think you just reflect on the whole game, and Dan has not been smart with the ball. He's thrown a lot of interceptions, so Faz in the driver's seat.
Intercepted! Intercepted.
Dan. Yeah, well, couldn't have timed that any better.
Yeah, let's watch this replay. He tried throwing it in front of the safety there, and I think you got to freeform that down, maybe an aggressive catch to that. I don't know what Dan tried, but regardless.
Yeah, that post across the middle with all those guys there is always dangerous. You think you could fit it in, but 9 times out of 10, the safety will come over and make that play. I've I've made that mistake about too many times to count in the SML.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, let's be honest with each other though. I mean, Faz deserved to win this game. He really outplayed Dan all game long. Dan passing the ball. We talk about Josh Allen and Dan possibly being good with him. And Dan forced a lot of bad throws. And I'm going to say it now, and I said it earlier if you guys are just tuning in. I think the excuse by Dan's going to be this. One, oh, the AFC was already out of my hands, even though he's only back by one game. And two, he's going to say he was testing out Josh Allen to get better for later. That's what I'm thinking his excuses are going to be. But the truth is, Faz outplayed Dan.
Yep, Faz outplayed Dan. Faz was much smarter with the ball here. He took what he had most of the game, and on the other end, Dan was consistently forcing it downfield and not trying to do too much with Josh Allen. And essentially, there was no run game either.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Dan's got to stick to his guns and run the ball, make smart throws. You can't get sucked into the Josh Allen
Yeah.
expectation of what the SML has for Josh Allen.
Yeah, you just got to play your game. And, you know, like I learned with Herbert, because the first game against Two Step, I just threw a bunch of picks. And I learned, you know what? I'm going to play my game. And as these passes kind of come to me, then I'll do them. But you don't need to just force them just to try to be Josh Allen. Like that, you're not going to win like that. And Faz, Dan takes a timeout here. And Mike puts in chat, how much points should Prime beat his next opponent by? 30 plus? Question mark. No, I respect my next opponent. I'm going to give it my all. You know, I'm not overlooking the Falcons. I do have a 20 to 21 game win streak on the line, and I expect it to stay that way.
I expected to play that way as well, but thick boy Mike, he's always lurking around, and he can't beat anyone. So
He has.
you got to give him the respect, like you said. We respect Mike here. He's a great guy, OG member.
Yeah.
Shout out Mike FML.
Yeah, I agree. Hey, Dan's still in this game. 2 touchdowns wins it. You got 2 timeouts, a minute 11, and you get an onside kick or something.
Yep, still in the game. It's not over till it's over. But it's the odds are slim here. Watch out for another interception. That's all I'm saying.
The odds are not in his favor. Here we go. Press man dump.
Press man.
He backed off. It's like he's listening to us. Here we go. Dan. Oh, God. Throw it away, buddy. Holy cow. That was risky.
Well, you got nothing to lose here, so I don't mind him being a little risky, but
that was crazy.
You can't take safety, obviously. So Josh Allen's just running for his life back there. Like
impressive throwaway. He threw that thing running backwards with his right arm to the left. I don't even know how he humanly did that.
I don't know how he got that on. See it.
Here we go.
What SML games do we have? No, never mind this commentary right now. This game's over. What SML games we got tonight? Put it in the chat, boys. Let's get lit. Let's advance on to the next week because this one is over.
Yeah, it's over. Blouses, deuces. Hey, I know Chargers Falcons coming up tonight. I'm excited for that one.
Yeah, that'll be a good one. 2 SML OGs going at it. Let's see if we got any more game times for tonight. Let's look at we got the Eagles and the Texans. We got Bomber and Clinky. If Clinky's team was a little bit better, that'd be a good game. And looks like we got Chargers Falcons tonight. And then you got your boy Dump, Colts and SML. Wow. Future legend Justin Fields, not present future, tomorrow at 2:30, and that's all we got scheduled, boys. So
I'd like to see some more games.
Get games rolling.
Yeah, I want to get them games rolling, and like you said, a lot of good games. If Clinky comes in prepared and focused, that game against Bomber could be a big game. Just it depends what Clinky we get. NYT's in chat. What's up, NYT? Bombers in chat.
NYT, another OG Bomber with the blouses. We got QP
deep ball. Oh God. Oh, whoa! He breaks free. Touchdown.
Oh my gosh! Maybe it's not over. Maybe I jinxed it.
He hit the burners last second. You get an extra point here, and you're a Hail Mary away from winning this thing.
Like you can beat anyone, buddy. I believe in you. But man, what a turn of events! When you think it's over, it's just not quite over.
Onside kick time.
Gotta get this onside kick. Yeah.
hats off to Dan for fighting. I don't know why Faz went a man cover zero there though. That was kind of he set himself up to fail.
Stephon Diggs have a day.
Yeah.
Called it his next factor in this game. Not quite enough.
Not
Unless
quite
he gets,
enough. He had a day though. If you're a fantasy owner, you're probably proud of him.
yeah, looks like Faz scoops up the onside, and that'll do it.
Yeah. And hey, it's the Faz defeats Dan 41-35 in an epic game of SML Live. Dump, we appreciate you coming on today and
Anytime, buddy.
commentating with me. This game was a highly hyped up game, and it lived up to the hype.
It lived up to the hype. Faz getting the dub here on SML Live, and looking forward to this season as we get approach the playoffs. I think we got four guys that are standing out, and it's going to be a good season as always in SML.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. Guys, that is Dump. I am Prime. That is SML Live, Faz and Dan. Guys, thanks for watching. Guys, thanks for playing. Dump, thanks for your time. And until next time, until next week, tune in to SML Live. Thanks for watching.